Budget adherence was another thing. Budgets were something I had to learn a little bit more and kind of to see how it affected us. A lot of the maintenance work that's done is a necessity and not necessarily a want. So if you're going over budget, you have to figure out how that affects the entire company as you're doing it.
Tell me about the people part. How was it? What kind of experience you had with having to manage people? And was it different than you thought when you were a service technician?
In a large decision-making process, it's good to gain insight from many different areas. So on the maintenance field, that would be your team. And then if you're in the leadership position, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do exactly what they say, but take their insights and kind of collaborate as a team and then make the best decision for the team. And you're going to get more buy-in when you use part of what they probably have more experience in different areas. So you can use part of what they said, part of what your experiences are. You're just going to make a better collaborative decision. My main duties is to find and or create efficiency and consistency across our organization so that we have the best ability to grow and develop our company. If you have many different sites doing many different things, you can't have consistency, and then it's very difficult to train on that as well. But the more consistent you are, the more repeatable your results are, and then the better that impacts financially and work life as well. So the overall arching is efficiency and consistency in maintenance and purchasing.
What are some things what are some tools that you have in your toolbox to get the site teams or, the maintenance teams in general to execute on your plans, to get the buy-in from them on, company programs that you're leading?
Yeah, I think they have to know the why is the very simple answer to that. If kind of similar to what I was saying before, if you can get the input from the people that it's going to affect and make the best decision based off of that. We have I think it's a mid-sized company. It's big, but in rental terms, I think we're a mid-sized company. I'm not able to pull everyone's opinion at the same time and then get feedback from that. But at the same time, I know any question that our company has, there's probably someone in our company that already knows the answer to it or has a really good idea on a way to solve it. So it's being able to listen to everybody, know what's actually going on in the field, and then make best decisions based off of that. And then when you present it, you have to be able to explain the why for the people that either don't agree with it or it wasn't their idea. If you can explain it effectively, show the benefits, show how it's going to improve their life, their work life. And then the second part of that, being able to track it or report on the new procedure, say, or implementation. That way people know that it's not just something you roll out and are like half-hearted interested in doing. It shows importance if you're reporting on it consistently.
How do you see those trends evolving if you were to look into 2025, 2026 and beyond from a procurement standpoint?
When I first started doing ordering, it was pretty much you order from one company. We had multiple punch-out vendors still, but you ordered everything from one company. It was just kind of what you did. They have your whole catalog. They're the rep that you talk to, all that. As the years have gone by, I feel like other companies have become bigger players in the industry, and they are also looking for the business, which has really made things beneficial for us to some degree where they are price checking each other. I don't think that was done as much before. I noticed that at times I could find things, even with our discount, that were cheaper in a physical retail store than it was on our punch out with that discount. I don't see that much anymore. I think maybe one of the downsides of that is that you might actually have to shop a little bit. You might have to price compare between different things. It's not a one-stop shop anymore. But on the plus side, people do that every day. They're on their phones every day. And before you buy something, you typically look which store has the best price. So it's not something that our maintenance teams are not used to doing, or our community managers are not used to doing. It's something they do, and they just get to do it on a different platform.
What are your thoughts on maintenance centralization? Is this just a buzzword? Is it something that is real, could be very effective? And I'm talking about for a company like yours, or is like somewhere kind of a mixed bag of feelings, right?
Part of me thinks that some people use it as a buzzword and then it means something different. Part of my thought process of that is that I've heard many different people say it and it means different things for every company, which is perfectly fine. For Centerspace, we have on the office side of things, we have definitely fast forward our centralization of our assistant community directors. They're leading towards mainly being offsite and taking over multiple communities instead of one per community or one per two communities. This has been a pretty big benefit. I heard feedback even just today that the assistant community directors or regional, they do the job of assistant manager offsite. So it'll be remote ACM. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. They like what they do. And then I've heard from on site that they find it very beneficial that they're actually able to do more for the team on site as far as handling all deposit accounting, incoming, outgoing leases, signing that type of stuff, turn photos, move out deposits. So centralization from that aspect, we've already seen to be very beneficial. I do see in the long run centralization being a pretty beneficial thing for maintenance as well.